For real for now. Okay, I'll do another little clip here. Okay. Okay. 20 viewers, 1 hour, 36 minutes. We are starting. If anyone doesn't know the Digital Circus lore, this is Pomni the clown finds herself in a digital circus. And that's it. Let's watch. Okay, this is 25 minutes, honestly. Ooh. Oh my god, those are really nice animations.
Welcome to the amazing Digital Circus!
Pomni?
Pomni.
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 Little nice visual effects here. So they were really impressive with the first episode. In terms of oh, a little faded here. That's kind of cool.
Hello?
I think this is intentionally like weird and glitchy. Hopefully not. Hopefully it is, I mean.
No!
Oh yeah, okay, it's fine.
Somebody help me! Please!
Dream sequences. I love dream sequences.
Looks like our new friend's already
Silhouette.
abstracted.
I wonder how they did that.
Guess we're not all cut out for it.
I don't even remember her name, honestly.
Rise and shine, Miss Pomni. Wake up and smell the very MSFW arts. Of the little computer kind of glitching sounds. AO. HMBXT.
Hey, Pomni, how'd you sleep? Are you still sleeping? I'll let you get back to it if you are. There she is. Hope you're doing all right. I know yesterday was a bit of a doozy.
Hold on, let's check the quality. Yeah, that's way too low. Okay, we're gonna reload. Here we go. Her physics broke. It's very, I love it when that happens.
Oh, and don't worry about the whole abandoning me for the exit thing. It's perfectly understandable what you were going through at the time, and there's no hard feelings. You're all good.
That's a good expression. Look at these expressions. Very nice expressions.
Kane's got a new adventure today, and judging by what he's been teasing,
Gotta.
it seems like it's gonna be a fun one.
Dried apricots.
Today's adventure is Candy Carrier Chaos! That's right. The Candy Canyon Kingdom's been robbed of their most valuable resource, maple syrup! It's up to you to bring the rotten bandits who stole it to sweet, buttery justice!
An entire kingdom of candy sounds sticky.
Very sticky indeed.
Sounds
Bubble, you can't say that.
Nope.
Silver White! I'm testing out a new AI in this one. It should be 57 times more immersive.
Ooh, a new AI. You don't want to mess with the new AI, Zuby?
Yeah, no.
With a little ear. That's good animation too.
What do you think, Pomni?
so. Our
The background looks a little less
existence here is just
LARPing.
LARPing.
Why are
Well,
you all just standing there? The Candy Canyon Kingdom needs you now.
It's funny to see him panic like this. He's usually on top of things all the time.
no thanks, I'm trying to quit.
That's funny. This little, you know, sort of, kind of borderline kind of, you know, what's up? Oh, I like these textures too. That's nice rendering too. Oh wow, so many of them. Model people, they're model citizens. They're very model citizens. So much confetti is gonna be driving up the bit rate for these videos. So much.
Pinger, check out this castle. It's amazing.
They've even got little candy bugs here. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, this place is great.
It's the princess!
You must be the brave knight sent to us by God
God?
to help us with our recent catastrophe.
That's God?
Your kingdom's awesome, by the way. Love the vibe.
I like you already.
Look, Pomni, we're already friends with the princess.
I'm not a child. You don't have to hype me up.
I assume you've been informed of the mission. The bandits that
How old
robbed
is
us
she?
use a modded syrup tanker, so we figured the best way to go head-to-head with them is to give you a war rig of your own.
A war rig.
Violence.
What time period is this supposed to be?
Here's the key back into the kingdom for when you've secured the goods. I trust you not to let it fall into the wrong hands.
You can count on me, Your Highness.
Oh, please, call me Lou.
Lou?
Will do, Lou.
I call shotgun. Oh God, is that the horn? That sucks. Angle, you drive.
That's all he wanted. He just wanted a nice horn.
Farewell, good nights. I have every faith in you.
Such weird tires. I'm surprised you're doing this much with the confetti. This is so much for like mid-rate for videos.
Do you think your mum's gonna pull through if we get all this back to the village?
I'm sure she will. This much syrup would save hundreds of people.
We won't know for sure until we get back to the
Okay,
village.
so they're like
She's a
trying
fighter,
to
though.
get
She taught me everything I know.
some dramatic backstory.
Oi!
It's a little
They're too
slower
comfy,
paced
lads.
than the
Looks
first
like they've
episode.
sent someone after us.
Or it's more paced like a normal story. Oh, that's
All
a
right,
little
Gangle.
brave.
When we catch up to them, I'll jump
Gangle.
over, crawl inside, and shoot them repeatedly until they're unrecognizable.
I feel like that violates some kind of convention.
You're violating my ears with your clapback. Get driving, driver.
So, Pomni, I'm sure there's some way you could help out here. Maybe when we catch up to them, we could...
Gotta be assertive. Like this.
Jax!
What? Cartoon
Ah,
logic.
that's perfect. Just hold that pose. I gotta get something. You know, I swear there was some kind of bazooka back here, but I'm having such trouble finding it.
Pomni, take this!
Here it is. All right, Pomni, you just stay like that, and I'll
This
cross
is like
over.
punishing fun. That's bigger. That's so good. So
Nice
creepy.
going, Pomni. Now I have no bridge.
Aha! Gotcha! The arms aren't long enough.
His arms were long enough to reach towards.
This lot's trouble. Let's
Little
see how that
Tony
rig
Hawk.
does on those rocks round there.
Little,
The arms
Wait, what
aren't
is it
short
called?
enough to shoot the
Wakeboarding?
gear.
Arms aren't short enough. Long and short.
Ooh, now we're cooking. Hey, Rivet,
Stuff you would
up
hear
and
in a
at 'em.
racing game. Yeah, it's a racing
Aren't you
game
supposed to
kind
be
of stuff.
submissive and agreeable? Move it!
Submissive and agreeable. That's gonna be used. Oh, his head keeps perfectly still. That's interesting. And
These fellas just don't
sits
know when
on
to
his
quit, do they?
tail.
Hey, quit mucking about and get back up here!
Oh yeah, right.
Everyone all right?
That shit probably
repeat
could
the
only
question?
been
I
needed
couldn't hear
only
you
being
over the
shown
knives.
twice.
Hey, Gangle, we should ram into him.
What? You should not ram them. Pomni's still on board.
Do it, it'll be epic.
Why are there so many
It'll
knives
be
back
epic.
here?
Do it, or I'll tell Ragatha about the figurine thing.
Figurine thing. Figurine thing.
These guys are whack jobs. Let's give him some of this.
Oh, no more ramming? Guess I have to tell Ragatha about the thing now.
Oh, you're still up here.
Pomni, take this!
Hey, Kinger, is that rope attached to anything?
I don't know. Let me check.
Wow. He got stabbed. People really like that there was cotton inside her. Very interested. He just doesn't care at all.
I blame you for this.
Exploring. It clips through the floor. The invisible floor. Like a little gummy bear kind of candy. Nice change of scenery. Both previous environments were super bright, so this is nice. Pomni's gonna come splattering down.
Hello? Anyone?
I don't think I could hear the music too well, but that's fine. There's no mics. They're all shrimps without the bobby. Is he having like an existential crisis right now? Nothing exists. His AI is fake. It was like the Pomni did. I think it's holding the tritone. Or it's a Refletian chord. Interesting. Oh, that was new. I think it went from F Lydian to C sharp.
What's all this?
Which would be...
I don't know. We're somewhere under the map, I think.
Map?
What's happened to my buddy, Eric?
Why aren't you or any of your crew up here?
I'm not sure. Because we're not, NPCs?
NPCs? What are you on
NPCs.
about?
Guys, are you NPCs? Am I an NPC?
What are you people?
He's so serious, it's funny.
What am I?
Evangelion. I'm an
Where's
NPC. I
Mom?
think I'm a bit of an NPC, you know, a little bit.
I have a mom?
Shouldn't she be here with everyone else? I can't even remember her face. Did she ever have a face? Was anything ever real?
Okay, well, don't think about that. I think there must be a way to launch ourselves back up, right?
I want you to tell me exactly what I am.
Pomni has to be the role of like the one in control, even though she isn't. Interesting.
Ooh, is everybody okay?
No.
Oh man, poor Pomni. I hope she's all right.
Poor Pomni? How about poor us? We're one tanker away from being Augustus glooped.
What's that?
Another weird
eyes
monster.
Deceive me? A delicious gift from within the kingdom gates? Don't mind if I do.
Whoa, buddy! You're not food, we're not candy, we're none of that! You don't want to eat us!
Oh, you're not candy? How am I expected to eat something that's not made of candy?
That's so
I'm
weird.
sorry.
Pomni always seems to miss the big gloopy monsters.
Who are you anyway?
I am the fudge.
Why are
I
there
used
so
to
many of
live
these?
within the kingdom walls, but I was banished by that rotten princess after I ate too many of the delicious town folk. Oh, they were so delicious.
Interesting animation,
Sometimes
too.
I can hear them calling to me.
Oh, God. That just sounds like murder.
Is it really murder if it's delicious? Answer
Yeah.
me that.
You make a great point.
No, bad point.
Why don't you leave this to me before I start thinking your hair looks like licorice?
Jax!
Oh, wow, it kinda does.
Stop!
Well, Mr. Fudge, you seem like an upstanding guy with real noble goals.
Oh, I'm not. If you knew what I did in my free time, oh, you'd be sickened.
As I was saying, I happen
There's
to
a
know
lot
a
more
way into
little,
the kingdom
you know-
walls. If you'd be willing to help us out in
And
the
that's
Hey, when
not
did
safe
you...
for
Shut
work
up,
little
Licorice Hair.
jokes.
Here, hide it with this.
Oh, you must be some kind of master of unlocking things. Come to free me from my outdoor prison.
That's
Outdoor
me.
prison.
All we need you to do is help us bring some dirty bandits to justice.
A
I saw the Reaper wink at me.
Wait, what just happened?
Yeah, a lot more little adult kind of jokes in this one. I guess we're trying to lean into that a little bit more. It's a good thing.
You want to try helping out at all? Or are you still...
Come on, Pomni, you gotta take control of the situation.
You okay?
No.
You want to talk about it?
What is there to talk about?
I don't just want to leave you here.
Why not? I don't matter in the slightest. I'm nothing. My life, my memories, my friends.
Kimiko!
It's all fake.
Yeah, it's a show. Hello, random news brains.
This may seem weird, but I think I know the feeling. Well, maybe not the exact feeling, but feeling like you're nothing is kind of normal. I mean, people even feel like that in the world I came from. But
it's a Kai.
you
It's
still
a Kai.
care
It's a
about your
Kai.
buddies up there, don't you? I'm sure they still care about you.
What does it matter? What do we have when you people leave? We're just obstacles. Created to be defeated and forgotten.
Well, you don't have to be. The circus, the place I'm from, well, I'm originally from somewhere else. But if it has to be my home, maybe it can be yours too.
This is not gonna end well.
Interesting, at the very
This
least.
is not gonna end well at all. This is gonna be a little brutal.
Somebody real there.
Why are you trying to cheer me up? How does this benefit you at all?
I guess I just don't want you to feel like you're nothing. I don't want anybody to feel like that.
But I'm not even a real person. Would I even belong?
I'm sure you wouldn't belong any less than me. And I could use a friend.
A friend? You're a strange little character.
It's not gonna
try.
end well. This is gonna be a
All I ask is that we don't tell the lads about this. You're a couple of bright-eyed yobbos. I don't want to drag them down with me.
Yeah, that makes sense. What's your name, by the way?
Gummy Goo.
That's just about as dumb as my name.
What do you think in terms of getting us out of here?
I don't know. Maybe some kind of glitch with the truck's collisions. I'm not really sure how we could. Alright, I'm just throwing stuff at the wall here. If this doesn't work, we can try something else.
You're the expert here.
I'm really not. But let's see how it goes.
This is nice. She's withdrawn.
I just realized this might be a little violent.
This is oh yeah, her voice is really cute. Teacups. We can't prove those teacups exist. Very nice music. There was at least two modulations
a lot more
in that,
anticlimactic than I was hoping it'd be.
What were you hoping for?
You know, like one big final battle, bloodshed, death, chaos, whatever.
Are you sure they disappeared? It wasn't that they fell off or something?
I can't say for sure, but yes, definitely.
I can't say for sure, but definitely.
Very unusual.
Well, that's concerning.
Well, if worst comes to worst, we could always ask Kane to find her.
I'm more worried she's having another horrible experience. She still seems really upset about what
Yesterday.
happened yesterday. I don't think she really likes me that much.
It's a lot for anybody to go through. Don't take it too personally.
Aw,
I remember how long it took for you to adjust.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised you remember that.
Remember what?
See, King was like the least funny character last time. This one, he seems to be a little.
You guys have a second truck that flies?
A little bit
Wait, no, we don't. No, not at all.
better.
Down I go.
Wow. Very funny.
Couldn't keep it in, could we?
So we're already, oh, we're almost near the end here.
Mommy! Are you okay? Well, what happened?
They're showing off all the liquid stuff.
I made a new friend.
Boss, where have you been? We got fudged.
You don't want to know. Good to see you, lads.
Why are there 2 bad guy trucks?
This one's full of syrup too.
Oh, yeah. Suppose it is. Well, you don't suppose my mates here could take this one back to the village, could they?
I guess. Since there's 2 of them, there'd be no real harm.
I'm so
Everyone.
unbelievably disappointed right now.
He's really angry.
Maybe there'll be blood, death, and violence in the next adventure.
Ha 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 ha, how wholesome.
This is Gummy Goo. He's gonna come back to the circus with us.
Oh, is that allowed?
His reality was kind of completely shattered. Like it was the least I could offer him, opposed to just leaving him behind.
Hey, that's good of you, Pomni.
Let's take this dumb truck to the dumb kingdom, I guess.
Thanks to you brave knights, our kingdom will once again thrive. I'm sure it was no easy task.
You have no idea.
He's so angry.
Farewell, brave knights. Have fun executing that bandit fella.
Yes, that is what we're doing.
Oh, hey, maybe I didn't leave the gate unlocked for nothing after all.
What? I thought he was dead. You still did that?
Okay, wait. You did what now?
Well, love to help you again sometime. Bye!
That's so bad.
Welcome back, my little hard-shelled hamburgers.
So this is the circus, huh? I could get used to this.
Oh, looks like one of these guys made it through.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I know you guys love your NPCs, but if I start losing track of who's a human and who's an NPC, who knows what could happen?
Is he an NPC? I knew this was gonna happen.
I'm gonna go drink water. It's been a while since I've done that.
Sheesh, I thought he'd never leave.
Very good
I'm
faces.
really sorry about that, Pomni. At least you tried. You know, he might be back in a future adventure. I know Kane sometimes likes to reuse NPCs.
Got everything ready.
Hey, you at least want to join us for Kaufmo's funeral?
I don't think.
We like to have a little funeral service to remember the people who abstract. This one just got pushed around a bit with your arrival and everything.
It's the least we can do to honor their memory.
Yeah, Ragatha's in this episode a lot, but...
Oh man, I always think I'm prepared for these things, but then you set up the picture and, well, I'm already breaking.
Piano in F minor. Oh, here's a melody. The main theme. Da 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 da. Is it F minor? Something. Oh, went Is there after credit scene? Let's see. Ragatha is like obviously like a past Pomni. It's the kind of same kind of clown girl who's kind of very caring. Well, that was Digital Circus. I'll let the video play next time with the ads. So I give them some ad revenue. Dealing with the ads last time was so awful. Oh my god, there I am. I'm being jerked around. Look, I'm glitching. I'm abstracting. Here we go. Jim Henson? Yeah, probably. This is like, you know. Yeah, very good web show. Very surprised. This is probably the best quality, like, indie animation that's gone farther than like 5-minute little short about like a video game like parody or something I've ever seen, probably, you know. They're able to somehow use 3D animation to actually be cartoony, which doesn't happen very often. This is like really impressive stuff. I think I like the first episode better, just in terms of it's a little more fast-paced, crazy, some more interesting, like, sort of elements going on. This one was definitely kind of like showing off a few sort of animation stuff here and there. That's a more like sensible little story through line going on as well, obviously. The first one's biggest flaw was some of the dialogue jokes were just not paced properly. They're a little too much dead air. There's a little too much empty space happening with the dialogue jokes. This one has a lot better like balance between the dialogue jokes and the action kind of slapstick kind of jokes. They tried a new thing with the very dramatic scene, obviously in the little grid world with the crocodile. Oh, thank you for following. Thank you. They tried some more dramatic scenes, which is, you know, they would have dialogue with a lot of space in it, but it's like there's meant to be space because it's like Pomni saying like, you know, well, you know, a lot of people feel like nothing sometimes, you know, that kind of style of dialogue. And you get a little peeks into her, like, you know, past life and stuff, obviously. She's, like, double isekai'd right now. Not a lot of, like, lore or anything like that, or anything, whatever. Or, like, sort of, what is it? Sort of creepypasta bait stuff. Or, like, the sort of Stanley Parable kind of stuff, or like that kind of meta stuff going on. I think, yeah, I guess there's less of that kind of thing going on, because we'll just see that later. That was part of the episode 1 is about hooking. You saw like, oh, the outside, you saw the exit door, you saw this or that. That little mirror scene was interesting. This one is a lot more sort of like, well, it's a lot about just the NPCs, the digital world or whatever. So that, you know, it was obviously once they leave the world, you know, it's all just going to be gone anyways, you know. A lot of series will be character focused. That makes obviously a lot of sense because they invested a lot of time into modeling and animating these characters and voicing them all. So it's definitely going to be character development focused. This is they're probably not going to do too much of these kind of like NPC Adventure 1 episodes too much. That's my prediction. Maybe, no, there will be like, by the next one, maybe we'll see like the tail end of one as we're finishing up an adventure in an NPC world, because it takes a lot of time to model a whole new universe with different assets and whatever and characters. And it probably showing Pomni, like, doesn't care about the NPCs anymore. She's trying, like, not to, maybe she's becoming a little more jaded already. Or she's becoming a little more attached to her own friends, She doesn't, because, the plot of this episode was, she's not close to anyone in the Digital Circus. So she tried to get close to NPC outside the circus, but then the NPC was just an NPC. So now with the funeral and stuff, so now it's just like, all right, maybe I should try really getting along with these people if I'm stuck with them. So she'll become part of the whole, this little jailhouse family. Wonder what the bubble said at the beginning. Just another little censorship joke, Oh, Keenan also, I didn't notice you there. Hello. So, see, I'm talking about so much of the story, but again, the animation was just like, really good as usual. Not a lot of, I forget the guy's name, the mouse guy, he's obviously the best animated character in the whole thing. I guess we got a lot of that in the merch commercial and the first episode, so I guess we got a lot less of it this time. It would have been nice to see a few cutaway gags, honestly, just where he was, like in the first episode they had it where he and the bubble were at like the restaurant. So they could have had one or two of those, like while he was back at just, doing something in the circus. But the episode is already 25 minutes long, so, Kane. I wonder where Abel is. But yeah, anyway, the story was she's gonna become part of the family a bit more. So I guess the next episode will probably show her already in that role, maybe. And then there's probably be an episode just in the circus again, maybe. Just to help reuse that asset, They said 8 episodes, right? So that's a pretty good length. Very, very, very encouraging stuff. Not a lot of, there was some really good music, but the first episode had, I think, a lot more interesting kind of cool effects going on, or cool chord progressions and stuff. Really weird kind of musical little tracks there. This one had some really, really nice music. I would like a few more. Maybe I just couldn't hear with my headphones. They'll make Jax submissive and agreeable. Yeah, see, it's really funny seeing how jaded Jax was and how angry it was. Angry he was. He'll obviously be a big rent a girlfriend up. Really? Really? That's so funny. I mean, she's good voice actor. Good voice actor. That's the theme. Good show. There was a lot of like big animation stuff, and like you saw the computer glitch jokes. You saw like them trying to have a little more dramatic scenes, and some of the dialogue in the first half was a little unnecessary between like all the characters. Some of it was a little too a little too, like, you know, going through the motions kind of stuff. They could have maybe cut out, like, maybe a minute or so, but whatever. It's fine. A lot of, like, you know, fun action and stuff. Like, you know, the whole point, I think, of a kind of show like this is that, like, if more animators or studios can kind of get built off the ground like this, tapping into that kind of unique internet kind of culture, without, it's not too pandering, you know, it's not, you know, spewing like TikTok memes and crap like that. It's just like, you know, that kind of, when you grew up with the internet, you know, about little, you know, like, you know, YouTube glitches or stuff like that, or some saucy jokes here and there, just a little bit, you know. It's just a nice little flavoring. I think the whole point of a series like this becoming so successful is hopefully there's a lot more. See, like, I'm making little nitpicks about it, but it's more like, well, I really commend them for an amazing job well done, and hopefully this builds up some more indie animation studios in the future. More animators, yes. Congratulations. Congratulations to Medito. Dun dun da 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 da. So, like, I remember 10 years ago, I was talking about this online. It's like, why aren't there any indie animators out there? Any anime studios, animation studios, anything. Like, there's so many animators online. There's so much on Tumblr, on YouTube, and everything else, but none of them could get a job anywhere. And that was my main, like, anger at the cartoon industry. That's why I made all those Twitter threads. Like, bitching about outsourcing and everything. It's more like, well, we have so many animators here who would love to do so much cool work. And they're just making, like, fandom, like, little, like, you know, animations. And it's like, these guys know, like, really impressive anime influence directing and, like, perspective stuff and super cool action effects. So much cool stuff that you don't see anywhere on TV for, like, cartoons or on 3D CGI movies and everything, but none of them could ever get a job because they don't exist. So it's like, well, if indie games could do it, if indie games could build up a whole industry around itself, then why not animation? And it's like, well, there's no market for it, there's no consumer base for it. Yeah, probably, mostly, but maybe now we're finally at a point in our society that we live in. We're finally at a point where indie animation can finally become a thing. So hopefully it does. I hope for like a dozen well done kind of animations like this, you know, that aren't, maybe some are less comedic, maybe some are more comedic, maybe some are just completely different demographic, maybe some are only aimed at adults, some are like kids, or whatever in between. A different kind of job, different everything. You know, it doesn't have to be Digital Circus-y. It could be anything. Like that's a whole medium at work now. You know, that's yeah. I just want to see more indie series of this quality. A little less, a little more. That's fine. This is like really difficult, obviously, to get off the ground like this. But you know, you gotta try. You gotta make something. What else are you gonna do in life if you're not making anything? You know. Indie animation accepted after gay marriage. It took this long. It took this long for indie animation to finally be accepted in this country, this backwards country. Sorry, I hydrated myself. I like the Weezer ending theme. I haven't heard what that is. I only know one Weezer song, which is Holiday. I watched Your Music Sucks. I never heard of his channel before, but my friend like showed me a bunch of videos, which is pretty funny. Obviously, like the Weezer one was like really good. I think the train one was funny too. whatever. I really love quick editing, funny, rapid paced kind of editing jokes, and a lot of content, that kind of maximalist content. So this one was a lot more, this episode was a lot more minimalist. A lot of longer scenes. They probably want to show off that they can do kind of drama. They can do different emotions. They can do this. They can do that. So it's not so, like, it's a little bit of a portfolio work if you look at it like that too. Obviously, you know, you want to kind of show off your skills a little bit while also telling the story. I like the first episode. It's more kind of wacky with the editing, but the storytelling in this one was probably just a little better. The dialogue was a little tighter. The jokes were a little more. Some of the jokes in the first one were just, again, that little kind of dead air sometimes. It's just like, if they cut it maybe just a second shorter, it would have popped a lot better, you know? But those are little nitpicks, you know? It's a great series anyways. Indie animation needs a renaissance. Starting with this. Hopefully. It's my hope. I've been waiting for it for 10 years, 15 years. I was posting on CO in like 2010 when Adventure Time was airing and stuff. I was like watching a bunch of cartoons at the time. I was watching Regular Show, Adventure Time, a bunch of others when they were all like really big, season like 2 or 3 or something. I forget what year that is. So, like, I've watched a lot. I watched cartoons all my, like, you know, growing up. All I liked was cartoons. I didn't like any of the live action shows. I mostly liked cartoons growing up, even when I was, like, an older teenager. So it's not like I'm speaking out of, like, nothing here, but it's like, you know, I really want animation to be good. I just moved on to anime instantly because they were offering 1 billion times more of the content I really liked. So this is the sort of thing that hopefully gets a lot of people going, I have a lot of creative energy. I want to do art. I want to do music. I want to do all sorts of storytelling, but the only way to do it is to make some video game, you know? It's like, well, maybe you don't need to make a video game, you know? Maybe you can make a cartoon sort of thing. So maybe it builds up into something.